Hello, I'm Ninge. I'm here to listen to his speech.
I'm Susan, and I'm here to listen to Derek's speech.
This is DGammon. I'm here to listen to Derek's speech.
And I'm Lucinda, and I'm here to listen to Derek's speech.
Hi, my name is Derek. Today I want to talk about the importance of quitting cigarettes. I smoked since I was about 15 years old, all the way up until September of last year. And I still smoke, but not regularly. I would just smoke on occasion, or with friends, I'll drink a couple beers. And then as of February of this year, I've completely quit smoking. Yeah, thank you. Immediately, I could tell, the effects, the positive effects, and the ways, it's changed my life. One thing about smoking is denial, and there's two parts to that. One is regardless of like susceptible, the way you're sort of susceptible because of genetics to different cancers or diseases. There's just a person who goes throughout their life smoking, and they're like, oh, it's never going to happen to me. They see it all on TV, billboards, and they don't think something is going to happen to them. And then there they are, they're getting older and older, and they're still smoking, and then one day it does. And it's very real, and smoking is extremely dangerous, and people just don't grasp that reality. The other thing about denial is, generally people start smoking at a young age, and they don't, they smoke, they're 15 years old, they're smoking, oh, I'm going to quit, tomorrow, I'm going to quit next week, or I'm going to quit in a year, it's my New Year's resolution. And, they just keep smoking and smoking, and then there they are, 40-something years old, still smoking cigarettes. And, like I said, the reality that, the harmful effects to your body is just, it's very serious, and it's so important to quit as soon as you can. Instead of going too much into it, I'm pretty much just going to break it down into two different aspects. Or one is the health factors, and the other is the physical aspects of smoking cigarettes. Health-wise, we all know how dangerous smoking cigarettes is. It's terrible for your body in every way. There's so many things that are caused from smoking cigarettes: lung cancer, heart disease, emphysema. These are just a few out of the many that you can get from just simply smoking cigarettes every day. As I said before, people are in denial, and they just don't want to get past that. It's real, and it can happen to them because they smoke day in and day out, and nothing happens until one day it does. A big thing about smoking cigarettes. The big thing about smoking cigarettes is that not only can you get these diseases, not only can you get cancer from it. The fact of the matter is, one that I'm sure everyone's familiar with between commercials and everything is birth control, and that's just one of them. So when you smoke cigarettes mixed with other things, it increases your risk for so many different other diseases and blood clots. And it's real, and people just don't understand that. The other is stroke. Stroke is the third leading cause of death in the United States. And just for an example of how dangerous smoking can be, if you're a smoker, you're 2.5 times more likely to have a stroke at an older age than someone who doesn't smoke. And that's just an example how dangerous it can be. Also, smoking is just orally, it's terrible for you. Your teeth, your gums, everything. This is just a picture. I'm sure I'm sure at some point you guys have seen some graphic pictures before in your life about what smoking does orally to you, and that's just just decay, and it's just terrible. As soon as you stop smoking, so many awesome things happen. The carbon monoxide levels return to normal in your body. That has to do a lot with chemical imbalance, and it has a lot to do with withdrawals. And those return to normal after a period of time. A lot of things that happen in your body after you stop smoking. Some of them happen somewhat quicker than others, just depending on what it is. Lung function increases. and you need your lungs to breathe, so that's good, you know. And reduce risk of respiratory infection, which, I mean, if you take someone who smokes and someone who doesn't smoke, and they both get sick, most likely the one who doesn't smoke is going to get better quicker, because, I mean, it's obvious, you know, you're continuously inhaling toxins in your body, and your body is busy, you know, fighting off this infection while, you know, you're trying to deal with these toxins as well. So, I mean, that's just another perk of quitting. You know, no shortness of breath, no coughing, and your stamina. I mean, this is one thing I immediately noticed, because even while I smoked cigarettes all my life, I've always been, you know, pretty physical in the gym, and, you know, 4 or 5 days a week. And as soon as I quit smoking cigarettes, I noticed immediately my jump in endurance and, you know, how much longer I could run. So, I mean, that affected me drastically. The other thing I wanted to go over was the physical aspects of it. We all know smoking cigarettes, it's a nasty habit. You know, your teeth get yellow, you know, the nail over a long period of time, the hand or the fingernails, you know, you smoke with, it, you know, it starts to get like a tint to it of yellow. Your breath is horrible. You know, the taste in your mouth, the smell. When I smoked, I'm a very clean kid, so I was crazy. I drove people crazy because as soon as I smoke a cigarette, I have to wash my hands, spray myself with body spray, and pop gum in my mouth, brush my teeth all the time, and it drove me insane. And all of it could have just been avoided if I just didn't start in the first place. But like I showed you before, this is what happens if you continue to smoke, and you know, and this person doesn't even seem like they've been taking care of their teeth either. So, as soon as you quit, I noticed that my teeth started getting whiter. I would have to say over a few weeks time as I brush them. You know, you don't walk around smelling like an ashtray anymore. Your breath doesn't smell bad, smell like cigarettes, which smells bad. Your skin and your nails improve. And one big thing that I noticed overall of the effects that changed in my body were you can taste things so much better, and you can smell things much better after you quit smoking. You know, like I said, you're not inhaling those toxins every day. You don't have those chemicals in your body, and everything just seems so much more clear. In conclusion, the health concerns are, you know, extremely real. The health concerns are extremely real, and so is denial. And you want to get help as soon as possible. And, you know, whether it be the patch, gum, you know, hypnotherapy, medicine, there's many ways to get help, and you need to do it as soon as possible. Ultimately, quitting smoking cigarettes improves your life, and I hope after you've heard this speech that you want to quit as well. Thank you.